unbelievably tough, if I can say that. Unreal. All right, welcome back. I'm gonna have to do this in two parts. This is the whole song. It's not, I mean, I'd be here for an hour and a half probably just trying to get through the song. There's so much to it. I mean, the song is just one big Jimiism. So I'll try to do it in two parts. Once you get the gist of it and you learn the pattern, it takes practice, that's all. But I tried to keep up with Jimi's pace in there. You could see that I timed it. And even as perfect as he plays everything, he plays it at such a pace that it's almost impossible to keep up. But that's what he does, and that's the master at work. I had a slight malfunction during that first section. My fingers went numb, and that's a first, and they've been numb now for a couple of days. I don't know if something happened back here. I've got a doctor's appointment tomorrow, but that is not good. It sucks when your body starts falling apart slowly. But that's, like I said, that's a first for me. Anyway, we'll get started here. Half of the song is just the awesome tone and sound of his amps. I mean, I'm trying to make it easy this time. I'm just playing my little amp back here that I built years ago. Scoot up here so maybe you can see better. But it's not going to sound like it did when he was playing it, and he used his Flying V, which was really hard to emulate that tone with a single coil pickup. But so here we go. Oh, first of all, if you have a fancy tuner, you can tune to, I tuned to the Jimi Magic number 432, which is 432 Hertz, A432. Normally it's A440. I just heard about that, so I decided to do it, and it seemed like that's what he was tuned at Maui. So that's where I am right now, but you have to have a good tuner to be able to adjust the A440 down to A432. Anyway, it's not far off, you'll be okay. And I'm tuned to E flat. See, and every time I talk about a chord name, it'll be like I was tuned to E, because I don't want to do all the flats and sharps and try to transpose everything. But it starts in C sharp. And he does a lot of songs in C sharp. So he can hit that open E. And he does a little bit of stuff in there like Spanish Castle Magic, where he does the open B and E a lot. The way he gets those to ring, and that's the great part, just the sound of his guitar. But so here we go. We started on C sharp, and it's just a. The second time he doubles it up here. He does those so sharp and, I mean, precise. And the singing helps a lot when you're singing with it, because all this unison stuff sounds funny unless you're singing with it. From the C sharp straight to the E. It's real fast. And this this is what kind of attracted me to the song to begin with. I said, what's he doing there? And it was just a double stop. So that's your ring finger on the D string on the 6th fret and the G string on the 4th fret. And that's just sliding up to the 7th fret A string and the 6th fret G string. And he hits them both the second time. He doesn't slide up and hit each individual note. He goes. And it just, the way his guitar sounds, it makes that sound that he gets. And this is sliding up, which is basically an F sharp 7th, but it's your standard double stop there. If you listen to him, he does the Jimi stuff to it. And that's kind of hard to do when you're going really fast. But he actually hits it with his pick twice too. They'll call it the Jimi chord. And I'm not sure he even has the major in there. Might be a minor, but he doesn't really play it. C sharp again. I suggest that you go listen to the song, write down how many times he plays each thing. He does that 8 times. And then I write down little things to remind me of what pattern he's doing, because he's singing along with that. And some of the words, if you listen to him, he's not even saying the lyrics. He's making words up, I think, sometimes because he forgets the lyrics. But I looked at the original lyrics and he wasn't saying anything close to it. And you go, so anyway, you just write it down. You'll have to do that to remember the whole song. But that last one is... And all I'm doing is hitting the open B and E with my index finger on the 4th fret G string, which I'm just doubling the B. So you're just going. He's playing the 4th position pentatonic starting on the A string on the C sharp. With the open B and E. And that's where he's getting all his unison notes. So just go listen to the song, you'll get that part, because those were a pain in the rear to learn. So once he does that, and that's typical Jimi. He's doing all that stuff all over the neck. But after you do this, you go up really fast. So you're up to the C sharp up here, just so. It's pretty simple, but when you get it going really fast and you get that sound, that's what makes a difference, especially on this bend here. Gives such a cool sound there. And his rhythm, you got to listen to his rhythm. It's never simple. It sounds simple, but when you're going 90 miles an hour, it's not. See how it changes the rhythm every time? It's you always got to use that thumb on the bass. So that one's pretty easy. I mean, I say it's easy. It's easier than the other ones where he's doing all this. But, so you go. Chord here is just the bass on the C sharp. What is that? The 9th fret, and then the the D string 9th fret with your index, and the G string 10th fret with your middle finger. That's all that is. Just a C sharp 7th, and then you're doing the F sharp. Typical bar, but you're still playing the C sharp and the bass. And this when you got all that power behind you, those Marshalls, that sounds really good. Where he goes, he slides down, just roars. So when he goes to the slide, and the timing's really kind of tricky to get it to where it goes so long sounding. You kind of cut it off real quick. But it's the 11th fret, A string to the 14th fret. And then to the open E. Back to bend up to the C sharp. So that's where he goes the E, E. Like I said, it sounds much better when you're cranking. We'll do some of the hard stuff so you can practice for a little while. All right, so here we go. very simple, but it's all going with his voice. And, you know, I don't see very many people doing that. He's about the only one, and he did it all the time very well. But and now we're still in F sharp, where you, and this is a typical Jimi bending with his index finger. Doing this so fast, that's what makes it hard. So here we're on the 9th fret ninth fret middle finger on the D string, and 11th fret G string with your little finger. You might be able to do it the Jimi way because his fingers were so big, but that's the way I'm doing it. It's all a rhythm thing there too. So let's do it slow. You got this? And that is just sliding up 90 miles an hour to the 11th fret A string and 9th fret on the G string. And just work your way down 1 fret each time. And he does it so fast you can't even hardly hear it. And this is a funny kind of way he fills in when he wants to go up here, but he wants to keep notes going or keep the rhythm going. He'll go, and he actually hits an open A, E, just all open strings. All right, I hope I helped a little bit. It's not an easy song at all, but it'll take some while to get the hang of it. Watch the first part. That's it, with a few little edits to edit out my fingers when they started going numb. But I'll be back with part 2, hopefully in a few days. I'll talk to you guys later.